I'm out on a training hike today. I'm in the Black Hills. I like to use Semulus Peak for training. It's a trailhead that's only about 25 minutes from my house. And from the time you start till you get to the top, about 58, 70, it's a continuous uphill most of the way. And anyway, it's really good for working you out and conditioning you. So when I do a conditioning hike, as you can see, I take my pack. I don't take everything. It's actually a smaller pack. It has just all of my, you'd call like your essentials, your tent, your backpack, clothing you would take on a trail, your personal items like in your ditty bag, water. I have 1 day supply of food. Because there's no water on the mountain here, I take 3 liters of water. Each liter weighs about 2 pounds, so you know that adds up. So anyway, today I'm out with about 28 pounds of weight, where when I'm out on like a 6-day hike, it's more like 42 pounds, mostly because of food. And then a few extra pieces of clothing that I would have when I'm in the mountains, like a puffy jacket, gloves, a bigger sleeping bag that's warmer, so it's a little heavier. So anyway, it's a nice morning. I think it was 66 degrees when I started on the trail. Humidity's pretty high though, about 80%, so which is unusual for around here. Okay, so I'm at a halfway point. I went right about 4.5 miles. Got to the peak and then went around a little bit farther. Not a whole lot to show up here. There's not a great lookout spot from here. But anyway, had some lunch and put my pad out. I'm really good at taking naps. It took about a 15-20 minute nap, and now I'm ready to start my way back down. About 3/4 of the way done with this little trip. Got about 1.5 miles back to where I started from, and it'll put me in at about 8.5 miles today, which is just about right for a training hike. Elevation gain today is going to be right at 1,400 feet, so that's good too. I wanted to mention a few things though. If you're thinking of hiking or you want to do some backpacking, take the time to get yourself in shape. It's a long process. You can start out by walking in town and then eventually doing some trail walks, and then getting yourself a day pack with some weight in it to challenge yourself more, and then carrying that pack on the trails. Because too many people, I think they go out right away and they're excited about the trip, and they get 4 or 5 miles into it and their feet are killing them, their back's killing them, and the trip becomes misery. Let's face it, the wilderness is beautiful and interesting, but it's also very challenging and dangerous. There's a lot of obstacles out here that can take us down in a minute. You can twist a knee, break an ankle. Just a lot of things that can happen. And even if you have like this little guy here, like a Garmin InReach, where you can communicate all the time through satellite for search and rescue and help, you're still hours and hours from anybody coming to get you. So read up on what you're doing. Get your body in the best shape you can possibly get it in, because trust me, no matter what you do, it won't be enough. Because once you start going up all those rocky trails and with that weight on your back, it takes a certain toll on you. But I'll tell you this much, when you're successful and you spend a night out in the forest or at a beautiful mountain stream or lake, and there's nobody but you and the nature and the stars, moon, etc., it's can't even put words to it to describe the experience. So anyway, hope you enjoyed a little bit of coverage of what it's like to go out on a training hike. Everybody have a great day.